the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Mix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
What's up? Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Come on in, get the lights up on the video. It's Monday. We are here. It's a sunny Monday where I'm at. Hopefully it's sunny where y'all are. Happy Monday. I'm so happy to see y'all. Good morning. Good morning to each and every one of y'all. Good afternoon for most of us. Girl, we got to get this back to the morning jokes. Every day I get on here and say that. I got to fix my schedule, girl. We got to get this back up at least about 11. But this works for the people on the West Coast. I don't know. At any rate, y'all, come on in, get the likes up on the video. Welcome to the Morning Jokes. We do this Monday through Friday. We come on and we just talk about current events, what's going on, rather it be hip-hop, pop culture, political. It don't matter. We just come over here and jokes and see what's going on. I'm here to help you get through your work day. That's the whole point. Y'all don't be having a whole lot to watch at work. So come on in, tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel. You get it. So y'all can come on Monday through Friday and pull up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to help you get a couple of hours out the day. I'm going to Joce you a couple of hours out the day easy. So come on in, y'all. Also, morning announcements. Let's get into that. Y'all already know what it is. Genealogy, Black America. It is so important that you do your genealogy. It is so important that Black America, the descendants of slaves in America, North America, the United States for that matter, the Black Americans, not just even us. I think Black people in the Americas, but specifically to my Black people in America, North America, descendant of freedmen, it is very important that you do your genealogy. You have no idea what you are missing out on. And it's not just about money. It's about an inheritance, a spiritual, a physical, a financial, all types of inheritance that can help literally shift your whole life, not just for you, but for your family as well. Other people are taking our names and they're going in saying that they're us and they're taking our inheritance because we don't know who we are. We're also being forced to worship other people who are not of our ancestry, such as the leaders that we know of, like Martin Luther King, and they are not of our ancestry. You have people in your own ancestry that you could be really paying homage to and getting all kinds of blessings from, not these Martin Luther Kings of the world, okay? So with that being said, and I'm not saying nothing bad about Martin Luther King now, but what I'm saying is you need to understand who you are and where you come from. And identity is the first key to freedom, okay? So if you are Black American, it is imperative that you start your genealogy. All it is a family tree. Somebody in the family needs to find out who grandma mama was, who her mama was, so on and so forth, okay? Y'all, please do your genealogy. Also, if weather permits, try grounding. If weather don't permit, that's fine. Meditate, pray, whatever you need to do, go within so that we can get y'all awakened for the spiritual warfare because it's happening. Y'all wondering why things in your life going crazy. You don't understand the spiritual part of that. That's really what's the problem. Y'all wondering why generational curses can't seem to break from your family. You don't understand the spiritual warfare. That's the problem. You get it? So please, y'all, go within, find that higher power, that higher self within you so that you can awaken from this matrix and you can help fight the spiritual war because it is definitely a spiritual war. So come on in, get the likes up on the video. Also, you know what I was thinking about, you guys? When I was coming on here, you know, they was talking about, well, I be listening to a lot of other content creators too. And they was talking about how like there are certain people with position right now in leadership in the spiritual community and how they not doing right by, you know, telling the people the right things to do. Because I'm telling you now, Anybody that you're running across that's talking about anything Black American history-wise or even present-wise or even trying to expound, they should be telling you about genealogy. If they don't know, that's one thing. But if they know about you needing to do your genealogy and they're not telling you, that is a huge red flag. If the person you follow has their genealogy done, but they don't push you to get yours done, that is a huge red flag. Okay, it's almost like we both on crack. Let's say me and everybody in the audience is on crack. I go to rehab and get clean and then come back and hang around y'all and watch y'all stay messed up. Nah, that's not how that goes. You see what I'm saying? So if we all was on crack, I done went to rehab. I'm here to come to tell y'all, hey, there's a place you can go to sober up. Does that make sense for you to wake up? So at any rate, y'all, make sure y'all are doing the right things as far as listening to your inner self, following that inner compass, which is the most important. Listen to that voice if you have one. Everybody don't have one, but listen to that voice inside of your head before you listen to anybody. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. This is exactly what I want to say. When you are on your spiritual journey, and I'm gonna move on after this, but for those people who are awakening, and it don't have to be a full-on awakening. I'm talking about with just knowledge, with just, the things that you see in day to day. Let me tell you something. When you are on your journey is yours. It's not going to look like nobody else's. It's not going to sound like nobody else's. There's no blueprint. There's no book. There's all you have is you and your inner compass, that inner voice that's going to lead you. That you know how they be saying, I should have followed my first mind, the first mind. Okay. That is what's going to lead you to whatever path. And it looks different for every single person. It's not how we was taught when we was coming up, when we were taught in church. I remember when I grew up, my grandma was saying, you know how I tell y'all, my grandma always used to say, you lie, you steal, you kill, and all that stuff. She used to scare us so bad that if we don't follow these rules with the church and going to church every Sunday, that we were just going to burn in this pits of hell. It's not like that. And when you understand what true spirituality is and awakening, it's not a militarized, it's not a militarized situation. It's specific to you and your journey. Okay. So please be mindful of that. It's not a group effort. Yes, people can come together and make group efforts out of that, but it's not a group effort. It is a single effort. Okay. So please, y'all make sure y'all keep that in mind when y'all going through y'all awakening, because that's very imperative. And if you following somebody and you find yourself not listening to your own mind and you listen to the person you follow more than your own mind, you need to take a step back. I don't give a damn who it is. Your inner thoughts, your inner compass is the key. Nobody outside of you can tell you, not me, not nobody. The truth is within you. Okay. So please keep that in mind. If you're going back to battle between yourself and anything external, go with yourself. Okay. So with that being said, I just wanted to put that out there. So shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Come on in. Let's get the lights up on the video. Now we got to talk today. The Epstein list got the people going crazy. The Epstein list got the people losing their mind, because guess who was on there? Jay-Z. Now we all figured that, but Pusha T was a new one. My thing was, why is y'all surprised? Also, they were saying that what's her name? Beyonce is losing all type of followers because her husband was down there on the Epstein list, and I'm over here saying, where you thought she was? See, this is my problem with the people in the Epstein list. Y'all thinking it's only a certain crew. Y'all thinking it's only a select few that's over there on the island. That's the problem I have. But at any rate, we gonna go over it. Jay-Z, he done been named. The people say he's in hiding ever since he was named. The lists have dropped. People have been redacted and added. I don't know what's going on. I didn't say it. I'm gonna let this clear man I saw. He said a whole bunch, and he went over the details, and they was talking about how Epstein allegedly, a victim had woke up. She said she woke up in Epstein, or was it Weinstein? One of the clear steams. They said, the girl said that Epstein or Weinstein was taking the two fingers and, digging for gold, if that makes sense. And they say Jay-Z allegedly was, it was the Weinstein boy. It was the Weinstein. Okay, thank you, abundance and clarity. Thank you. And they said Jay-Z allegedly, I don't know. I don't be around there on no islands and all of that. So please don't come asking me. I'm just telling y'all what the people on the internet said, okay? Now, they say Jay-Z was over there whoop-de-wooing with the penetration. We gonna get into it. I'm over here telling y'all, they got people saying that don't make sense because it was before Jay-Z dropped Reasonable Doubt. Why would he be connected to Epstein? And I'm over here telling you guys, do you guys not understand that there are rituals and things that you have to go through before you make it sometimes? Because you got to keep in mind, Jay-Z popped up out of nowhere. I feel like he a fed. Him and 50, to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Jay-Z is a fed, Diddy is a fed, 50 is a fed. I feel it. I don't know it to be true, but this is what I feel. Okay. So with that being said, it makes all the sense in the world. We got a lot to discuss. Oh, also I want to bring up the fact that Nicki Minaj done went off on everybody, girl. She done came back from the White House dinner with Melania and them clears, and she been smelling herself. Then we come to find out the gold card she had for citizenship wasn't even real. She was lying about that, girl. Now she on here casting death on all these other celebrities, talking about she can't wait till they go down to the ground. I'm over here saying somebody go snatch her phone. You see what I'm saying? We got to discuss that. We got Lizzo came out in defense of Jay-Z, and they dragged her big fat ass, skinny ass down to the ground as they should. Then we got to talk about Jamal, Bryant, and Jessie Jackson standing in solidarity to fight against ICE. You got to remember, Jessie Jackson was the first Rainbow Coalition, right, that we know of. And then right after Jessie Jackson had the Rainbow Coalition, then what happened? The LGBTQIA plus came the Rainbow. You get it? So if you know the history of Jessie, I'm about to rename you niggas Jackson, then you know that he has never been a friend to Black America. As a matter of fact, he put in one of the biggest confusions we've had. It was if it were not for him coming out telling us we were African American, I think a lot of this wouldn't be as bad. You see what I'm saying? So if you understand the history, the true history of Jessie Jackson, then seeing him standing next to Jamal Bryant with a Martin Luther King blazer on, it's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. Oh, and by the way, Jessie Jackson is another one of the so-called leaders who told us we was African American. Whole time he a card-carrying Cherokee Indian. Did you know that? Yeah, he came to America and told us we was African American. Whole T, he's a card-carrying Cherokee Indian. How that go? I need somebody to help me out in the comments. How that go? There's so many of these leaders who know the truth and leading y'all to Africa and leading y'all to ethnogenesis, but they got their paperwork. I'm just saying. Girl, welcome to the party. You're late. And then last but not least, and we might Joce him first, Shaboozy, the Nigerian country music artist, got on here on the Grammys and said that the immigrants built America. I'm so tired of hearing that lie. I'm so tired of hearing that lie. The immigrants ain't built shit. If they built it, they would have built it where they came from. Hello? If the immigrants would have built it, they would have built it where they came from. Yet and still, because the lie is told over and over, people begin to believe the lies and they begin to repeat it over and over. These quote unquote immigrants can't build nothing where they come from. But somehow when they touch the riches of the Americas, they get all these gifts and stop it. Stop it. But again, I would say we should cancel Shaboozy, but I don't know many of us that listen to his music. I never liked the little Nigerian from the beginning, period. Because I felt like all these Black American artists trying to get back into country music, but you let the Nigerian in. And shout out to those who came to Educational Friday. We spoke about the Cabbage Patch Kids. We spoke about the Cabbage Patch Kids, and we spoke about cloning of the babies in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. And my theory is when the Cabbage Patch Kids came out, and at first it was just the clear ones, then they came back with the Hispanic one and then the black one. It was telling you that that's all the people they were cloning. And I believe Nigerians are clones. I don't care what nobody says. I believe Nigerians are clones. I don't say what I said. And that's why they get the pedestal they get over here in America, because the people who bought them here know exactly who they is. That's my theory. But at any rate, they're not going to look at it like that, because Shaboozy looks like and appears to be Black American. Remember, he's over in America. He's not representing Nigeria. I know he says it, but I'm telling you what the imagery is going to look like. So it's going to look like Black people are in solidarity with this ICE thing, when in fact, Black Americans are not in solidarity with the immigrants. We minding our business, doing our genealogy, drinking our water, planting our gardens, getting back to our herbs, getting back to the land, getting reparations. Girl, starting businesses, getting LLCs. That's what Black Americans doing. So I don't understand why every time you turn around, they continue trying to build to push us in, mush us in with that. But I know why. Because nothing moved without us. Remember, we have taken back our energy from these people, so now they all jacked up. But we're gonna get into it. Get the likes up on the video. Y'all come on in and get the likes up on the video. I guess it's more of a manic, serious Monday, I guess. It's because it's more politics we discussing today. I don't know why. I hate politics, though. You know, I really do. I really don't like talking about it because I know people get real sensitive, and I don't have a dog in the fight. And because I don't have a dog in the fight, I tend to make people upset and, oh, I can't believe you said this, and how could you say this about Martin Luther King? He's our savior. If it weren't for Martin Luther King, we would have nothing. How dare you, you little raggedy bitch. Oh, girl, shut your crazy looking ass up, girl. We don't want to hear all that ugly ass shit. We want to hear the truth. The truth hurts. And that's just what it is, okay? Wait, what happened? They say I'm wearing a negligee. No, girl, this ain't no negligee. This a jersey. It's just got a little, you know, it's got a little, you know, a little razzle dazzle on the top. Let me put a shoulder down. It just got a little razzle dazzle. You feel what I'm saying? On the top or whatever. But it's a jersey. Hold on. Show a little shoulder. Put that Jezebel spirit out. Yeah, just a little bit. I figured, you know, it's Monday. The sun is out. Why not come on and entice somebody? You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, no. It's a jersey. It ain't nothing. It's just a regular jersey, girl. I got this bitch from Shein, girl. Shein, girl. I be looking on there for tops. Give me that one. I don't even be paying too much attention, girl. I'm gonna tell you how I shop online. I pick stuff that I ain't gonna remember. So when I get the package and open it, it feels like somebody bought it for me. So I don't know. I probably seen that bitch and was like, give it to me. Because you know, on Shein, you can get shirts for like $4, $5. Girl, please. Girl, I'll take $100 and go act a dog on Shein. Do you hear me? Man, let me get that. Girl, please. Picking anything under $5, girl. I'm $3.99, girl. I'm in that bitch. Y'all remember when Michael Jackson went through that store, putting them sticky notes? I want this. Give me 2 of these. That's how I be on that Shein, girl. Please. All up under that $2, $3, girl. Let me get 2 of them. I want 2 colors, bitch. Let me get 2 colors. Oh, they got the red and the orange. Oh yeah, let me get the red and the orange. Sure do. Girl, please, I ain't spending no money on no clothes, girl. And I'm still gonna strut and take your numbers, playing. I ain't taking nobody nigga no more. That's the old me. The old me's dead and gone. Savannah Dog, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Voodoo story is the Cherokee was the tribe that fought with the U.S. against other tribes. Yes, that is the story. And let me tell you something. Them 5 civilized tribes. Remember, Cherokee was one of the biggest tribes under them 5 civilized tribes. But those in the chat who don't understand what was happening, when they told black people who were already here, us, that they can no longer be classified as Indian unless they join one of the 5 civilized tribes, which was some political United States stuff, which most of us said, we're not doing that. They basically turned those tribes, the leaders of those tribes were clears. And yes, they allow black people in those tribes. So yes, Jesse Jackson is probably for sure a Cherokee Indian and in that tribe, but you got to understand they were working on the side of the enemy, not on the side of the people, because everybody else who didn't fall into the 5 civilized tribes were named as wild Indians until they turned them into what? Negroes. I'm going to tell you this, Black America. If you do your genealogy, what you will find is at some point in about the mid 1800s and beyond, you'll see native or indigenous roots that completely cuts off your ethnogenesis. Because what you'll see is they never changed the people. The people never changed. What you'll see is the only thing changed were the names. You get it? So pay attention when y'all doing y'all genealogy, okay? Because that's what y'all need to be looking for when y'all go do it. Because this is how y'all gonna get into that treasure that's waiting for you. Tisha, thank you so much for the super chat. Says reservations are for guests. Exactly. And when they put those Indians and those tribes on reservations, okay, remember, these tribes were led or at least pushed up to the front by the $5 footlongs. They are the guests. The $5 footlongs or $5 Indians, or what we call today Native Americans, are the cosplayers put in place to say that they are the people of the land when they are not. The true people of the land are the indigenous people that they turned into Negroes. So they went and got these Siberians and these Huskies and mixed them all up and made a new group and said, hey, we're going to say that you guys are the real progenitors of the land. We're going to say that you guys were the first ones here. They are not. They don't even have documentation to prove that they were here nowhere near as long as you. They are imposters, cosplayers, and they are not the true people of this land. That's why you'll notice a lot of them get caught up with ICE because the government knows exactly who they are. The public don't know. Okay? That's who they are. Thank you, Tisha, for bringing that up because that is very, very important for y'all to know. They're not the real people of the land. It's you, Black America. You are the real people of the land, not them. Never forget it, okay? Wait, I got one more. Outside the box, thank you so much for the super chat. Says it's the age of Aquarius, it's Groundhog's Day, and it's my birthday. I'ma need that song. Which one, girl? I got you a song. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, outside the box. Happy birthday to any and everybody, all Aquarius. Is it still Aquarius season? Lord have mercy. Celebrating a birthday. But either way, we're going to put a birthday song out here for the month. For January. Let's put it out February. Let's just put one out here for you. Outside the box. Happy birthday. I hope you have many, many, many more. I hope you enjoy your day, your week, your weekend, your month, and many, many more to come. Happy birthday, boo. Y'all get the cakes up in the chat. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, beautiful. And everybody else, if I missed your birthday, happy birthday. And shout out to the Aquarius. I love y'all. I love y'all down to the ground. Shout out to y'all. Let's get on to the show, y'all. So listen, we got to get into it. So I want to start with the Shaboozy bit because it's just easier to start with. Let's get into Shaboozy. So Shaboozy he's the only, let's start with this. Shaboozy is the only Black person in country music that is held up to any sort of like pedestal or standard. Or anything like that. This is not by mistake or coincidence. If you are in 2026 and still believe in coincidences, I feel sorry for you. This is done by design. Remember, Black America, it was you who created country music. It was you who created all music. It was you who created civilization. It was you who created everything that humans know. I need you to understand that. So what the country music people decided to do was replace the actual people that created this with a representation, with a replica. That is Shaboozy. Okay. See, what they knew was they couldn't go too long with no black people at the top. So they went and got one who looks like us, but is not us. They went and put them fake ass wigs on this Nigerian dude and had him grow up in America and turned him into the country music quote unquote star that he is. Now the clears love him, and a lot of the ignorant clears are going to look at him as a representation of all black people, when in fact he is not. Also, let me say this: Africa is not a representation of all black people. Get me up here. I'm so tired of everything having an origin story to Africa. If you are in 2026 still believing that one monkey in one place in America created a whole race of people, something is wrong with you. Black people are indigenous to the lands all over America and the world, Craig, not just Africa. It never started in Africa. It started everywhere. We really people of the sun and the stars, to really be honest. We don't have no true origin story on this earth. Okay? So I hate when people be on here talking about, oh, well, he's African and the first human started in Africa. You got to know that clear man who created that lie, it was already debunked over and over and over and over and over again that some clear man made that up. We didn't come from no goddamn Africa. Africa is not the origin to stuff. And as long as Black America continue to tell Africa that they are the origin, is the longer you're going to have an issue trying to delineate. You cannot say you come from a group of people and then turn around and tell those people they have no way of claim on you. You either of those people or you're not. And what I'm here to tell you is, from my history and recollection and from what I've researched, people who are Black American have zero freaking ties to Africa. You don't. If you do your genealogy, it will prove it to you. But as long as you let everybody outside tell you who you are, then you'll continue to reach back to Africa. This is why I be looking at FBA beefing with the Africans, and I scratch my head. Because on one moment, y'all want to say we came from Africa and had an ethnogenesis. Then on the flip side, when the African come try to lay claim to your shit, you want to tell the African, no, you can't, because we different. Either we are or we ain't. You can't double dutch in between. You either African or you're not. Ain't no ethnogenesis. That shit is a made up term. It's made up. Do your genealogy, find out who you are, and go from there. But I'm telling you, Black America, the longer you give all of your credence to Africa, the longer you will be windmilling with your head down trying to figure out who you are. You don't belong to no goddamn Africa. That's why everything you do, what they do, come over here. Oop, yup, that came from us. Oop, yup, that's ours. Oop, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for us. It's because you keep attaching yourself to them. I'm just saying, do your genealogy. Don't listen to me. Do your genealogy. Now, back to the Shaboozy boy. Now, they done put him as representation into country music because to the masses, all they're going to see is a black face, and they're going to associate him with America, and they're going to think that he is one of us. Thank God that we do have the delineation movement, because it is a blessing and it is definitely needed, because now he has to stand in his true Nigerian essence. This is the problem. He goes on stage, and the first thing he said, I don't know how many things he said. I ain't gonna say the first thing, but one thing he said that really pissed me off was that immigrants built this country. Y'all have heard that lie over and over, so much so that y'all have repeated it and started to believe it. Immigrants ain't built shit in this country. Let me say it again. Immigrants ain't built shit in this country. Did immigrants come later on and help with some stuff? Possibly. Yeah, I'll give them that. But what did they build as far as infrastructure, as far as civilization, as far as community? None. They have built nothing. They don't build nothing where they come from. So they don't come over here and get a miraculous miracle of all knowing and seeing and build here. It doesn't make logical sense. The people in Nigeria still pissing and shitting on the streets. How in the hell can they be a progenitor or builder or creator of anything? Use your common sense. I need y'all to do that. All these people coming from these different places, coming from places that don't have civilization that's even a third of what we have here, are telling you that they built here. Think. Because I've seen Black Americans repeat this shit, and I know why y'all repeat it. Because you've heard other Black Americans say it, and I know why they say it, because they've heard others say it, and some of them are paid to say it so that we begin to believe it. They have not built nothing in America. Nothing. Because if they built it here, they would have built it at home first, not second, first. I need y'all to understand that. Nobody builds outside of their home and then go back and build at their home. If they were the people who built it, they would have built it at home first. Again, the lie continues to circle. Oh, immigrants built the country. And it's always an immigrant, I noticed recently, who's saying it. Immigrants built the country. I am here to tell you that that is a lie. And Shaboozy was put on this platform in this position to do exactly what he did. And I don't know how many Black Americans listen to his country music. I didn't want to listen to it from the beginning. Because, nigga, you is a cosplaying nigga. You didn't even want to come out and say for sure. You hid that Nigerian part until we made you come out and say you was. And they got a hella group of Black Americans in country music that out-sing this nigga, outdo this nigga, outright this nigga in every which way but loose. These people can't get a leg up in it. Why? Because they placed this Nigerian gatekeeper right here to say you can't come. And then to put out the rules and how things gonna go. We not doing that though. So here he go. He's on stage, and this is what he had to say about immigrants building the country. It just bothers me, y'all. It grinds my gears.
And again, the last thing I want to say, immigrants built this country, literally. So this is for them, for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone willing to work for it. Thank you for bringing your culture, your music, your stories, and your traditions here. You give America color. I love y'all so much.
Then he made it seem like it was the immigrants who brought their culture, their language, and their music here that made the music. Do you see the slap in the face? And this is why I get mad with Black America. You mother pluckers love applauding everybody outside of yourself. And every time you put these mother pluckers on this pedestal, they turn around and squat as low as their knees could get them so they can give you their ass to kiss. This is what pisses me off on a day-to-day basis when I scroll through TikTok or any of these social sites and y'all bigging up everybody except yourselves. They continue to tell you who you are and show you who they are. But y'all continue to big them up because we supposed to love everybody, huh? So now, not only is he saying immigrants built the country, literally, then he turns around and say it was them who bought the culture, the language, and the music. I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. Ain't a Nigerian nothing that nobody in the world wants. Let me say it again. There's not a Nigerian nothing that nobody in the world, not just America, the world wants. How dare you? Nigerians are pushed out everywhere they go. Nobody likes y'all. How dare you get on this stage in your Black American looking garb and then sit on here and say, immigrants this, immigrants that. Immigrants ain't did shit. And this is the part that pisses me off. This is the part that really makes me mad. These immigrants come over here and make it seem like it's the clear people who gives them the culture. It's the clear people who give them the music. It's the clear people who give them the food. When they know good and well, they don't rub shoulders with them clears when they come over here for culture, music, and food. They come rub shoulders with us. And this is why I be wanting to draw the line in the sand and say, fuck them all. I'm going to be honest. At this point in time, this is why I be really getting mad and be like, at this point, close the door. Because I can't be trying to figure out who to weed in and weed out. This shit is getting ridiculous. Like, it's just sad. Nigeria has contributed nothing to the world. Period. I don't understand why they go everywhere and act. They act like them Jewish people. That's how they act. They act like a black Jewish people. That's how they act. This is the most false thing that could have been said. Immigrants have built nothing in America. Immigrants have contributed as they come along, and contributed to what? I don't know. Maybe some crops, maybe Uber driving, taxis, bitch. I don't know, flea markets. But bitch, as a whole, as far as culture, identity, as far as what we have here in America, immigrants don't contribute shit. Everything America has comes from Black America, not the clears, because they just as much of an immigrant as them. Everything America has comes from Black America. Not white America, not Asian America, not Hispanic America. It comes from Black America. And when Black America figures that out, it's game over for everybody else. See, I ain't worried about them figuring it out. I'm waiting for the day Black America figures that part out. Get him off of here, girl. Let's move on. It wouldn't surprise me if I get off this bitch and they age restrict this one. You know how they do. They don't like when you tell the truth. They like you to play around the truth and then look at you crazy. But I said what I said and I ain't taking it back. The fuck? Fuck Shaboozy. You know that nigga anyway. Tell him carry his ass back over to Nigeria with that shit. Why he ain't go build nothing over in Nigeria? Since the immigrants building so much, why don't none of the immigrants go back home and build at home? All them people that be back home waiting for them immigrants to come back home with their knowledge, skills, and assessments, they never go back home and build back home. But they want to come over here and big up their chest and beat on their chest like King Kong and Queen Kong. Oh, we built this, but you ain't built nothing at home. And the people back home don't like y'all either. That's why y'all stay here with the bullshit. Because when y'all go home, the people at home tell y'all go carry your ass back over there. As they should. As they should. But y'all come over here lying. Oh, we built this. Well, why you don't build nothing at your house? Raggedy bitch. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up. I want to show y'all this as well. Hold on. It was one other thing I had seen on here. Damn Shaboozy. Wear that ugly ass shit. Look at how I keep telling y'all. Matter of fact, before I play that, let me play this video. I keep telling you guys that the world understands that without our energy, they are done. So what they've been trying to do is put us in the middle of this ice shit to get our energy. And let me tell you something. They got Black Americans doing the exact same thing. They got Black Americans who are paid to come on here and run you amok and get you into the bull crap. Okay? They continue to try to connect us to this ICE shit. And I'm telling Black America, continue to mind your business. Everywhere you go, they trying to ask a Black American about what the hell going on with immigrants in ICE. We don't know nothing about all of that. All we know about ICE is that it was just snowing the other day. That's all we know about ICE. So they asked Kevin Gates what he think about ICE because they want him to say something in support or not in support so they can either praise him up or drag him down. That's how it goes. Y'all already know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to Kevin Gates with his throwed off ass. At least he's smart enough to say, baby, I ain't got nothing to do with that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I mind my business. As he should. Check it out. This is what everybody's response should be. Hold on.
be utilized.
You want me to be honest?
Be real. That's all you can be.
This is what I do.
What you
It's
do?
the best advice.
What's the best advice? Okay.
I mind the business that pays me. I get up in the morning, I pray, and I work.
Platforms should be utilized.
You want me to be honest?
Be real. That's all you can be.
This is what I do.
What you
It's
do?
the best advice.
What's the best advice? Okay.
I mind the business that pays me. I get up in the morning, I pray, and I work.
Platforms.
Where is Indian feathers in his head? Where is indigenous Indian feathers in his head? That's what Black America should continue to do. Mind the business that pays us. ICE business does not pay us. It actually costs us to mind the business of the immigrants and ICE. It costs us energy. It costs us time. It costs us money. It costs us time away from things we could be doing to help ourselves, Black America, like breaking generational curses, creating generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Buying land, doing our genealogy, things of that nature. So when all of the dust settles, we can just step right into our places. That's what we doing. We're not dealing with all of that. But let me show you how the internet is. They will try by any means necessary to put us in this crap. Look, I don't know who made this. Somebody did this AI video, and they got Trayvon Martin and a bunch of other Black people, Philando Castro, a whole bunch of other Black people that got killed. And at the end, they got the clear lady. Let me let it play. At the end, they got the clear lady who just got killed by ICE. This is all an attempt to grab your energy. They want you to look at these people. These are AI, right? But they want you to look at those people and say, oh my God, I remember when they killed Trayvon, or oh my God, I remember when they killed Philando. Oh my God. They want you to evoke that emotion, right? Through all of these people, so that when you get to the end of the video and that clear woman pop up, you can say, oh, she's just as much of a victim as them. And this is how they capture your energy. Do not fall for this. Do not fall for this. Look at the clear woman. You see it? And look at they playing gospel music with Michael Jackson. So they gonna put Michael Jackson, they don't really care about us, on the song. It's to evoke your emotion. Do not allow this to happen to you guys. Pay it no mind. Like Kevin Gates says, mind the business that pays you, okay? And let me also say this. This is going to sound harsh, but this is the year of the truth. This is the time of truth, and y'all need to hear it, whether it comes out good or rather it come out bad. Stop immortalizing people who get killed by the freaking police. Get me up here. Stop turning people who get killed by the police into your freaking heroes and your martyrs. Stop doing that. It sounds harsh, but it's the only way that you will understand how you getting played. Stop martyrizing, if that's the word. Stop turning these people into your heroes. They are not. They are unfortunate casualties of war, but they are not your heroes. It sucks and it's horrible that these people lost their lives, but turning around making it seem like these people is the gods and the next to Jesus Christ, y'all is crazy. Stop doing that. Stop it. That's another way they take your emotion and your energy. They kill one of your own, put them in front of you so you can get the crying and acting a fool, and boom, they got you. And I got 11 people in the chat. I got 111 people in the chat. It just changed. So I know I'm spitting the truth. Stop immortalizing these people. They are unfortunate casualties of war. You don't know these people. You got to move on. Yup, same thing with celebrities. Celebrities, podcasters, YouTubers, all of that. The only person you need to be worshiping and praising is God. If you want to give reverence and honor to your ancestors, to the universe, and any other thing, that's different. But to these mortals walking around here, y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop, because that's how they keep getting y'all too. Now, let me move over here. Let's go get Jamal Bryant and Jesse Jackson. Now, I didn't go get the whole clip, but I did get a clip where this guy First of all, did y'all see Jamal Bryant? Let's go get Jamal Bryant's jacket. Child. Jamal Bryant is not a pastor. I just showed y'all he was with that man, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, laughing at y'all. Girl, Jamal Bryant is a damn joke. But the church is a joke too. And they get mad when people say that, but it is what the hell it is. Y'all a joke. But Jamal Bryant is even bigger of a joke. So I guess on Martin Luther King's birthday, this fool did a sermon. And on the sermon, or in the sermon, he had on a Martin Luther King blazer or a suit jacket. Let me let y'all see. Because, you know, everything for him is about a fashion show and being seen. You know, Jamal Bryant looked like one of them weird ass dudes who was a weird, bad built ass little boy. You feel what I'm saying? Probably in between fat and skinny all his life. Bad built ass little boy. Probably was knock-kneed. You know what I'm saying? Sloot-footed and knock-kneed. You feel me? His pants probably used to be tight right by the thighs, but baggy around the calves. You know what I'm saying? He wore church shoes to school and all of that. So now he done got up in the ministry. He done got the people to liking him and all that. He done put the Ozempic on and he done lost more weight. So now he not fat skinny. He just skinny or at least slender. You feel me? So now he's showing his ass and feeling himself. That's what I get from Jamal Bryant. So here he go on Martin Luther King's birthday. Let me go pull up this blazer this nigga had on because this nigga don't play about this internet. Here you go. Look at this nigga here. Look at Jamal, girl. Go ahead on, Jamal. Go ahead on. So, Jamal Bryant did a special at his church for Mike's birthday. Okay? And at the church, he came out walking through the aisles, bitch, like he was goddamn Jim Jones or something, girl. He came floating through the aisles, bitch. Through the aisles, everybody was clapping. I thought it was a concert. I thought Jay-Z and them was coming out. He come floating through the aisles, everybody clapping or whatever. He got the microphone. How you doing? All I heard was table 1, that's my folks, and table 2. That's my folks, and everybody knows my name. What's up, Jamal? Yeah, I'm like, damn, what the hell? Is this church or is Lotto about to come out? Bitch, I thought Nicki was on the stage. I didn't know what was going on, but it was just Jamal. Now, Jamal made sure he put on his Mike jacket for Mike's birthday to give Mike a shout out as he give his sermon. But see, y'all don't understand. It's called advertisement. You get it? He trying to look fly with his little lame tail self. Look at him. And look at Mike on the bike. And look at the wife. Slut asshole. Look at the wife. Now, she was just showing her ass and titties the other day. Now she at the pulpit crying. Girl, y'all is crazy. Crazy. Bitch, I don't want my first lady coochie showing at the pulpit. I'm sorry, I just don't. I feel like my first lady coochie should be covered at all times. That's how I feel. Everybody different. Y'all like y'all coochies out. I don't like my first lady coochie to be out. Okay? Now, fast forward. This nigga, Jamal Bryant, is over there with Jesse Jackson, and I'm trying to figure out why he ain't killed over yet. Jesse Jackson barely breathing on an oxygen machine, sitting out there with him too, but sitting out there with Jamal Bryant at a press conference, and they asking them, why is the Rainbow Coalition over here hollering about they standing with ICE? Now, in the midst of that, Jamal Bryant had the mic, but he hurry up and switched it back because he didn't want to have to answer the question. I didn't even get to the question and answer because the guy comes on and he gives commentary after that. But let me just say this. The picture lines up perfectly. If you guys have been following my Educational Friday, you would know that Jesse Jackson allegedly, the day Martin Luther King was shot and killed on that balcony, allegedly got down on both his knees and put his hands in Martin Luther King's blood and wiped it all over his shirt, his face, and everything. And then allegedly he hightailed it on a plane and went back home where he met his wife and slept in the blood of Martin Luther King. The next morning, getting up and going to a press conference where you see him standing there in Martin Luther King's blood. That's what the rumor is saying, allegedly. Check it out on Educational Friday. You see what I'm saying? This the same Jesse Jackson, okay? So it makes sense that he's standing with Jamal Bryant with the Martin Luther King jacking on, because all three of them was our ops. If you ask me, they all three ops. It makes sense. All three of them line up together. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the party. You're late. Mike, aka Martin Luther King, he's your hero, not mine. I don't rock with the nigga at all. Okay? So if you new here, welcome to the party. You're late. I know more information on this nigga that a lot of y'all refuse to go look up because you don't want to sit up here and feel bad about worshiping on this nigga. But what I'm telling y'all is find your ancestors in your genealogy so you can go deal with your own ancestors instead of these people that the enemy put in front of y'all. At any rate, let's get into the video of them asking Jamal Bryant and Jesse Jackson why the hell they standing with ICE.
I understand the boycott against Target, against DEI, but why is the Rainbow Push Coalition supporting illegal aliens if illegal aliens disproportionately affect the Black community jobs?
Now, you notice how fast Jamal Bryant turned around and passed that mic? I told Black America in Atlanta and all across who donates to Jamal Bryant's church for Thanksgiving when he do them food drives, for the United Negro College Fund, I told you that those entities are giving your resources directly to the immigrants. Pastor Jamal Bryant is pro-immigrant. What I believe he is doing is going into that church, getting all the energy, money, and resources from the Black American people and giving them to the immigrants. That's what he is doing. At least that's what I believe he is doing. He is using faith or people's belief in God and church. He's using that to siphon your money, siphon your energy, and give it to the immigrants. So, of course, he don't want to answer the question, but of course he's going to make it seem like he's staying with ICE because he believes in God, and God says stand with everybody, when that's a lie. God did not say stand with everybody. God hated in the Bible too. It was a lot of things and people God hated. So all of this, we must love everybody shit, I still don't quite get. God hated. He did. He still do hate things today. So I don't understand this whole thing. It's all a ploy. This is why I've never subscribed to religion. I've hated it since the moment I've encountered it as a little bitty girl. I've hated it. I never knew why I hated religion. I just knew I hated it. Okay? Jamal Bryant is not a pastor. He's a politician disguised as a pastor. You get it? Okay. So let me see what this boy is saying after this, because they didn't let him finish, I don't think.
Say it one more time. Yeah, so I had posted this video a while ago, but I wanted to come back and just unpack it a little bit, right? Because I think it's amazing. So you have Jamal Bryant, a pastor / pro-Black activist who is out here fighting for illegal immigration. And when he's confronted with the question, hey, why are you guys fighting for illegal immigration when illegal immigrants disproportionately affect Black jobs? Right.
And that's the most important thing. When the guy asked Jamal Bryant, why would he support illegal immigration when disproportionately it affects us worse than anybody? He hurry up and pass the mic. Y'all notice that? Because I don't know if Black America knows this. We pay more than any other group of people in America for these illegal immigrants to be here. We pay financially. We pay with our resources. We pay with our energy. We pay more than everybody and anybody. So for Jamal Bryant to pass the mic, it's just like, no, you run an all Black American church with all Black Americans in it, 99% probably. Yet and still, you're supporting a cause that directly affects them in a negative way. Think, but again, this is where Jamal Bryant has a hold, because he understands that people's faith will outweigh anything. And the people who go to this church or people who believe in Christianity, their faith outweighs logic at every single turn. So the way that he keeps these people under hypnosis to continue to provide for these immigrants is using what? Faith. False faith, yet and still faith. Okay, it's a scam. Jamal Bryant is single-handedly scamming all the Black America in Atlanta.
And this is not a new thing. This is a conversation that's been going on for decades about how illegal immigration displaces Black people, right? And so the man asked the question, and before he can get it out of his mouth, Jamal Bryant is already passing the microphone to the goofball behind him. And this goofy's only answer to the question is, that's not true. Next question. So, you know, I like to ask question two. My question is, does nobody else find it suspicious that all of these so-called pro-blacks, every single one of them are all pro-illegal immigration? All your favorites, all your D.L. Hughley's, your Mark Lamont Hills, your Cornell West, your Van Jones, your Bakari Sellers, your Mysons, your Amanda Seals, all your favorites.
Plies. Who else? Drop them in the chat. All of them is pro-immigrants, but they play pro-black. Every single one of them niggas is pro-immigration. They pro-immigration, I'm sorry, but they claim to be pro-black. Don Lemon, all of them. All of them. How, Sway? I need y'all to use your common sense. How? How can you be for us but promote the very thing that's against us? Think. Come on, man. Take aside what these people do and how you like them. Take head over heart. Remember, that's where we're supposed to be in this time of warfare. Head over heart. That now is that we've been heart over head all this time and it's had us sleepwalking. We didn't know what the hell was going on. Now is the time, Black America. It is time for you to put aside how you feel about the person. Who cares about how you feel about the person? Think about what's logically sensible. It's time to be head over heart. All these people who say they Black American and pro-Black American, they promote the very thing that is anti-Black American. That tells you that these people are not your friends. They are your enemies. I ain't telling you to go burn the album. I ain't telling you to go throw the t-shirt in the trash. What I'm telling you is understand what it is you dealing with. You see what I'm saying? All them niggas that say they pro-black, all pro-immigration. And let me say this too. When y'all see these niggas on these platforms, y'all need to be calling them out. How can you be pro-immigration and be pro-black? When immigration is one of the biggest things affecting us in the economy right now. Y'all need to be asking these niggas that. For real.
Favorite pro-blacks are pro-illegals, even though illegal immigration don't do a goddamn thing to benefit Black people. Amanda Seals just was saying the other day on social media that she wants you to go out into the street. She wants you to go outside and fight. She not going. That's what she said. You go out there and fight ICE, stupid nigga. I'm smart. I have an Ivy League education and I don't have a family, but I want you to leave your spouse and your kids and your home and your job and your business and your responsibilities to go out into the street and fight for your replacement. Dumb nigga.
Yep.
That's what she said, basically. And so that's why we need to start pressing these fucking people. I really want to know, why are y'all going so hard for this? And I don't want to hear anything about, well, who you think going to be next. No, that's fear mongering.
Yep.
I want an intelligent response and some tangible evidence. That's what I want. Otherwise, we all know what's going on. These people are full of shit.
Yes. I understand the...
Let me tell y'all something. All these people are saying one thing and doing something completely different. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the age of knowing. This ain't the age of guessing. This ain't the age of asking. This is the age of knowing. All these so-called people that's running around here making it seem like they pro us is doing everything anti us. It's time for y'all to start pressing these niggas, the Mark Lamont Hills, the Jamal Hills, the I don't even know why anybody's listening to Amanda Seals, but any of these immigrants, because most of them are immigrants, Joy Reid, Don Lemon, all of them. And most of them are immigrants telling you to get out there and go fight. Don't you do it. The universe and the Most High and the ancestors and angels are repairing the earth. Do not Listen to me and listen to me good. Do not get caught up trying to be Captain Save-A-Hole. You're going to get caught up in them people karma. Look at Ricky Smiley. He's another one. Always sitting up here hollering he pro-black, but he over here telling black Americans to go watch Joy Reid. What the hell we need to go watch Joy Reid for? And also, to Black America, y'all don't find it funny that immigrants like to talk about our history? It's always an immigrant to tell us about American history. Bitch, what happened where you came from? It's always an immigrant trying to be the expert in American history. I'm so tired. Girl, I am so tired. Look at Ricky Smiley. But you know, Cat Williams already exposed him for being an industry plant.
If you go and watch Joy Reid videos, if you get an opportunity to watch Joy Reid videos, go watch them. You'll learn a lot, especially her video on slavery.
What the hell?
Oh, we're going to wait till the midterm.
What in the hell can Joy Reid teach me about slavery? Her people wasn't even here. She ain't even a black American. What the fuck can that raggedy looking hoe teach me about slavery? Joy Reid can't teach me shit. Why would you send your people over there to an immigrant to teach them about their history? These are y'all people though.
Election comes.
I keep telling y'all these celebrities are not celebrities. Not all. I'm talking about the ones you see that sway the public. Their jobs are not to doggone entertain you. Their jobs are to lead you to the slaughter. I'm going to say it again. These celebrities' jobs are not to entertain you. It's not to make you laugh. It's not to make you feel good. It's not to even make you love their music or their art. Their job is to lead you to the slaughter. That's why I don't fuck with none of these niggas. None of them. I don't want to rub shoulders with them. I don't want to be cool with them. That's why I don't rock with none of these niggas. Their job is to lead you directly to the slaughter. They done already sold their souls. They already know where they going. Their job is to lead you right behind them. So if you fall in love with the art, if you fall under the witchcraft of whatever art they give you, whether it's comedy, sports, acting, music, it don't matter. If you fall under the witchcraft of the art, even podcasting, even YouTube, if you fall under the witchcraft of the art, you gonna run your ass right off the cliff. I need y'all to really understand that. It don't just go for celebrities. I see people idolizing YouTubers. You can't do that shit neither. We regular people. Don't go jump out the frying pan into the fire. Don't stop worshiping celebrities to go worship bloggers and streamers. That don't go like that. It's time to awaken and leave all this shit alone. Because if you do that, a lot of people gonna lead you to the slaughter, fat. You got an inner compass, follow it. Let's get back into him telling us to go look at Joy Reid.
Ain't gonna be no midterm election. You better look into getting a dual citizenship somewhere if you can.
Now he fear-mongering.
Because things about to get ugly. Things about to get really ugly. Yep. And I'm scared. Scared.
If he's scared, he got enough money to pick up and leave. Why he don't leave? If Ricky Smiley was really this scared, he got enough money to pack his shit, get his family, his kids, and his grandkids, and hightail it wherever he want to go. If he that scared, why he don't leave? Do you see how they playing with you? Do you see how they playing on your emotions? Come on, man. He afraid, but yet he gonna be out fishing this weekend at the lake. Come on, man.
Scared.
Come on, man. I can't stand these niggas.
It might be a point where we might have to pack up our families and leave, because if ICE can get immigrants or whatever and just go and get them, and without their due process in court, why can't they do it to everybody else?
Do you see the fear-mongering? You see who he aligned himself with? Joy Reid, the immigrant. do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. All of these celebrities do not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. YouTubers do not fall for their bananas in the tailpipe. Content creators, streamers, because they done moved it from the celebrities to now they've heavily infiltrated your YouTube spaces, your content creator spaces, and your streamer spaces. Those people too are selling their souls to come on the internet and lead you to the slaughter. If the people aren't telling you to do your own research, follow your inner compass, and do your genealogy, they lying to you, bro. And that's just a few things. But if they telling you to do X, Y, and Z, but nothing leads to the betterment of you specifically, personally, then you're following the wrong person. Eat the meat, spit out the bones, or whatever the case may be. But I'm telling you, everybody's selling their soul for $1. Use your discernment. The Most High gave you, Black America, discernment that's sharper than any other person on this earth. Use your discernment. Ricky Smiley is an op. Period. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to nobody but yourself. Get the information you get from these people online and then go within, do your research or whatever it is you need to do. But do not follow people. Period. Nobody. Hold on. Y'all like the video. Let me show you how fickle these celebrities are. Now, y'all remember Sexy Red when she first popped out. Sexy Red popped out and was saying that she was a MAGA girl. She first popped out with the Make America Sexy Again background and all that stuff. And then right toward the end of the political reign, Sexy Red came out and said that she was pro-Kamala and pro-abortion, remember? And she had bent over and was like, I don't give a F, I'm pro-abortion. I told y'all then, Sexy Red is selling herself for whatever highest bidder is coming. I knew Sexy Red was selling her soul when Sexy Red got on the internet when she first made it and said, you know, I don't care, I just want to make money. I knew right then and there that Sexy Red is selling her community, herself, her asshole, and all her dignity and pride up the street. So she went from MAGA to Kamala. Now she's over there back performing with Trump. This is what I need you guys to understand. This is what I need you guys to understand. These celebrities are selling you up the road and they are selling themselves. A person like Sexy Red who can come on this internet or come on the world stage and do the things that she's done. Sukiana, another one. A lot of these females who come on here, Meg Thee Stallion, they sell their souls to do that because conviction will stop you from doing half the things that these girls are doing. However, use these girls as a doggone example to not follow these celebrities because they wishy-washy too. Here it is. Look at her. At the doggone Trump, what was it? Sexy Red, Michael Blackson, and Amber Rose, and Nicki Minaj attend the wedding of President Trump advisor Alex Brucewitz. So now they're at a right-wing party, and I'm telling people don't get mad about this. Just take note, find the lesson, and pay attention. And plus, anybody who's following Sexy Red needs to go right off the cliff. Don't let this stuff deter you. These people was never your friends. No way. These people never gave a damn about you from the beginning. It is what it is. And then two, the fact that y'all get emotional about whose political side people choose, that's why I don't do politics at all. Because I'd be damned if because me and a person disagree politically, that now I have to hate them or now I have to use my energy, you feel what I'm saying, to feel like they horrible. I don't give a damn who you vote for. To be completely honest, I think people who vote are foolish. That's just my opinion. But who am I, you know? I don't give a damn who you vote for. I just think that we can't sit up here and say, oh, well, now she on this side, I don't like her. Y'all, that's ignorant. That's ignorant. We got to be head over heart. Head over heart. Look at the people and look at the actions of the people and then determine if you're going to deal with them. Who cares what side they lean on? I keep telling y'all going left to right on the same plane. Who gives a damn if you sit on the right side of the aisle or the left side of the aisle? Y'all still going to the same destination. Who gives a damn? What are the actions of the people? I don't give a damn what side they lean on. What are the actions of the people? You get it? Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video, please, please, please. Get the likes up. Get the likes up on the video. Let's get into Nicki Minaj versus everybody, child. So Nicki Minaj, no. Yeah. Let's get into Nicki Minaj versus everybody. Then we'll get to Then we'll get to this Jeffrey Epstein with all these other people. Now, as we know, Nicki Minaj had went to the White House, and she had made it seem like she had got a gold card for citizenship. The White House had came back and said, no, that's not true. It was just like a memorabilia type of deal or whatever. But Nicki Minaj was still riding the high horse on the right side. I don't know what she got up her sleeve, what she's trying to get, or what she has gotten, whatever it is. She's just rolling with the punches, okay? Now, because Nicki Minaj made tents like she really cared about the left people and she was pro-left, now a lot of her fan base is turning on her, and they have every right to, because it's not in this situation about her going left to right. It's about, girl, you lied. You made it seem one way, but when the whole time it was something different. Okay. And that's why her fan base is upset with her. And I understand that. They should be, because bitch, you just straight up played in our face. Okay. Now, fast forward, Jay-Z, Pusha T, and a couple other people are dropped down in these Epstein files. And if you guys have been paying attention to Nicki Minaj, she has been beefed out with Jay-Z for a while now. Between Jay-Z and Roc Nation, Nicki Minaj has been calling them out, I want to say since that Bad Title deal. Because apparently, from what I understand, if I could recall, Nicki and Jay-Z and them started out the whole title bit. And Nicki felt some type of way because she felt like she didn't get the amount of money she deserved. And long story short, she had been going off on Jay ever since, basically proclaiming that Roc Nation will crumble. Even before what's his name, daddy said it. Before Tory Lanez daddy said it. She had been coming on every time something pop up with Jay-Z. Nicki Minaj pop up and tell us that nigga going to hell in the handbasket. She hates that nigga. They say he owed 13 million. There you go. She hates that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So at any rate, when his name popped up in the Epstein file, Nicki coming back off the high horse at the White House, she really feeling herself. So now she went back to Twitter and went back to Twitter fingering. And this is what she had to say, not only about Jay-Z, but about Chrissy Teigen. We know her as Pizzagate, and a few other people. It says, are y'all understanding that these people been sacrificing children as a form of gaining and maintaining power? Now, let me pause. Part of the allegations are that Jay-Z and Weinstein was over there with them churn on Epstein Island. So that's what Nicki is over there referring to. Then she goes on to say, if you ever vote Democrat again, you're just as soulless as they are and will perish. Maybe it's time for me to do some story times since I was trying to not say what I know, yet they continue to attempt bullying. She says, also, I won't be releasing an album until my contract is renegotiated and until I tell you all about the sabotage this Rico is finding out about Billboard. Now, but pause. I have a few things I want to address. First of all, Nicki wasn't ever about to drop no album, girl. If y'all believe Nicki was about to drop an album, you foolish. That girl wasn't about to drop no album. She just needed to remain relevant, in the times, okay? Then also, notice how Nicki is saying, if you guys vote Democrat, you're soulless. Or if you guys vote this, you're soulless. Black America, please understand what is happening. They just moving you from one plantation to the next. Let me say it again. Black America, please understand. Y'all running around here windmilling on the Democrats because now you done found the clears on the right side. And I'm telling you, they moving you from plantation to plantation. So all you Black Americans that went to the right who really feel like y'all done made it to the top of the mountain and everybody else is foolish, do not. Again, it don't matter if you sit on the left side of the plane or the right side of the plane. Your ass still going to the same destination. Hell, you get it? Okay? Now, I wanted to bring that out. So now she's going in on Jay. She says, your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their God. Pause. Y'all remember? Put a 3 in the chat if you used to be on Behind the Music that I used to do over there on Rumble. We know this to be a fact. My Rumble gang, we already know it to be a fact. They've been sacrificing babies, eating babies, all types of stuff, doing sexual rituals. They've been doing that. Welcome to the party, y'all late. They've been doing that shit since Hollywood's inception. And they have a breed of people who breed these babies specifically for sacrifice. Hello? I'm going to say it again. They got people who specifically breed babies for sacrifice. Another way they was getting their sacrifices off is through abortion. Remember how they had Megan going, body, yada, 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 yada. And remember y'all was going, body, yada, yada, yada. Y'all didn't know that they was taking them babies out your body, yada, 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 so they could do a sacrifice. And then the baby connected to you, so keep body, yada, 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 yada. You get it? When y'all was using that shit for birth control, yeah, So newsflash, welcome to the party, you're late. They've been doing that. They ain't just jumped off the porch doing this. And anybody that get up in that billionaire status, that's why the book say a rich man getting into the kingdom of heaven is like a elephant getting through the eye of the needle. That's because the book understands that they have to do some real dark, nasty, heinous shit to get there. That's why. Let's move on. She goes on to say, you see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood. However, the jig is up. But Nicki, when was you shedding blood? Was you worshiping Satan when you was on the stage floating and all of that, levitating and all of that, putting Harajuka Barbies in front of the kids, not knowing that it's leading them directly to pedophilia with the Harajuka Barbie as a grown-ass woman? Was you... I'm trying to see something. Was you at that time a part of this as well? Or did you repent and now you coming back to say, I used to do that, but no more? I'm just trying to see something. Because see, y'all like to let people throw the rocks and then hide their hand. Put your hand out, fat. Hold your hand out. I need to see it. Hold your hand out, both of them. You know how your grandma used to hit you with the switch? Hold your hands out. Hold your hands out. I need to see them. Hold them where I could see them. I'm just asking. But again, maybe she repented. I don't know. And got her soul back. I don't know. Girl. Anyway, she's been casting demons in hell on the Jay-Z people and the Rock Nation people. She is living in lavish of all of these people having these issues. Now, she didn't stop with Jay-Z. My girl Nicki decided to go off on Chrissy Teigen. Now, last time we seen Chrissy Teigen, we had heard about the pizza gig. Now, y'all don't know who Chrissy Teigen is. Her husband is John Legend. You know that nigga that be wailing on all the songs. Baby, when I used to like you. Sounding like an old Negro spiritual on every song. Big high booty nigga. He got enough booty for the wife, the churn, and everybody booty high is the cost of living. Her husband is John Legend. Now, I always thought that they were an odd couple because I'm like, where does lame ass nigga find this weird ass clear? But then it dawned on me, they probably bond under baby sacrifices and whatnot. Because you can't tell me you can marry a bitch who allegedly eat babies and like babies and things of that nature and you don't know nothing about it. Allegedly. So here come the Nixter, because she on the road. Listen, ever since the Nixter went to the White House, she been on a roll. Do you hear me? So here come the Nixter jumping out the window, hollering about Chrissy Teigen. We ain't seen high low of her since hell. Since they out for the pizza stuff at first. But wait, before we get into this, it looks like she gonna get Lizzo too with her big nasty ass. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Did y'all see Lizzo come on here and tell y'all to please forgive Jay-Z? Because according to Lizzo, it wasn't like that. According to Lizzo, she said, just because them people is on the internet and on the Epstein Island, that don't mean them people really did all of that. So y'all got to stop. That's what Lizzo said. Let's go get her. Let's get Lizzo and what she had to say with her little girl. I can't stand this whole. I knew I didn't like that bitch when she came out playing that flute. Bad built like that. Get the likes up.
In the comments, I knew she was wrong. Jay-Z, I knew he was. What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there in 1996. Come on, people. Like, y'all are falling for it. It's the easiest, oldest trick in the book. And honestly, I'm losing faith in the average intelligence of the American person. Because, come on, just because somebody's name is mentioned in a 3 million document file of a person's life who's been lived over crimes who've spanned decades, doesn't mean that every single person is an accomplice. He could be mentioned. He referenced Jay-Z once. He was like, oh, we could learn from Jay-Z's business model. Why are y'all? Where's the crime? Focus. Anyways, y'all, the media is so smart. They're going to make you so distracted with celebrity names that you're not going to focus on the problem.
And let me say this. That part she is right, because it hasn't slept on me that it's a bunch of niggas' name getting put out there. And let me just say this. Good. So you met someone to rock you right off your heels. Goody, goody. I say good for them niggas. Y'all get that money and y'all start forgetting you a nigga. Y'all start rubbing shoulders with them clears and y'all want to do all that nasty, vile, disgusting shit with them clears. And when it's time for them clears to come out and say what happened, they throw you niggas to the wolves first. Goody, goody, hooray and hallelujah. I hope it's bad to you. It met someone to rock you right off your heels. Goody, goody, that's good for you niggas. I hope they hang you niggas at the cross. I hope they put you niggas at the firing squad in front of everybody. Said what I said. Yeah, I ain't crazy. I saw they put a bunch of niggas' name out there. Good, as they should.
The American people in the comments.
Bankruptcy is actually a very
Anyway, girl, shut your ass up, Lizzo.
I knew.
Now, when Lizzo came out and said that, here come Nicki Minaj. You know, she on Twitter going crazy. She going ham. You feel what I'm saying? Look at Nicki. It says Nicki Minaj goes on another rant, calls out Chrissy Teigen, and talks about Lizzo's weight. She says Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds to sell 300 albums. Now, Nicki, was you on the slopes? She probably was on the slopes when she tweeted, but let's get into it. It says, Nicki Minaj says, everyone knows Chrissy Teigen has and had a dick. What? Nah, I didn't read that one. What? You saying she a TS? No, because she had a baby, right? Girl, listen, everything ain't what it seemed. We don't know what Chrissy Teigen done had. All we know is she was in the hospital. We didn't see it. We don't know what the hell Chrissy Teigen done had. Girl, I don't. Girl, wait, Nick stuff. And then put Chucky with a mischievous look in a martini, a dry one at that. Go ahead on. Extra dirty. I see you, fat. Girl, Nicki, when I tell you Nicki went hard. Hold on. Then she says, laugh my ass off. Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. So now she has loose skin. Now she has a loose skin and a flop album and a weird charge. Sheesh. Now, Nick stuff. Nigga say she got loose skin and a flop album. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I won't fight you after that, bitch. Now you done went too far. Bitch, if I was that girl, ho, you done went too far. You think Cardi done ran up on you, bitch. I'll try to catch you at the next right-wing event and pop your ass upside the head. Why would you say that girl got loose skin in a flop album? You wrong for that, Nicki. You dirty, girl. Dirty, low down. I ain't gonna lie. I don't produce or I don't promote violence, but if that girl want to pop you, she well within her rights because you went far. You goes far. You could have left the flop album or you could have left off the loose skin, one or the other. You didn't have to put them both together. See, Nicki goes far. She really do. She sometimes I think she get on that slope and somebody push her down. I don't know what be going on. Then it says any Christian who votes against Democrats again, who votes Democrats again is a fool. They're showing people that it's okay to disrupt the church during worship. This is how they feel about you. The veil is lifted. No morals, no integrity. It's not enough for them to have an opinion. They've escalated to physical intrusion of places of worship. The demons inside of them are so bothered all the time. It says they're flying in immigrants to vote because they reneged on all promises they made to African Americans. Nicki, we are not African Americans, and mind your business, bitch. Keep us out of it. See how she threw us in there to get. Let me tell you, Nicki is very good with this. Nicki love using other people's pain to help prove her points. Keep niggas out your shit. We ain't got nothing to do with you going back and forth with Chrissy Teigen and all these people. Keep us out of it. Stop putting us on your shit. Girl, I'm so tired of her. Then she goes on to say, they're flying immigrants to vote because they reneged on all the promises they made to African Americans and can no longer get the African American vote by default. See how she put us in it? They're causing distractions in the streets to distract y'all from the billions they stole from taxpayers. Facts. Oh yeah, all these protests and all this stuff in the media, that's all distraction. All of it. All of it's a distraction. Then she posts Jay-Z with the alleged son. Child. Girl, Nicki, like I say, I would assume she was on the slopes, but it sounds like Michael Myers pushed that hoe down because she went to Tumbelina. There goes Tumbelina. Tumbling down the hill. That will never not be funny when Evelyn tried to sneak that lady. And that lady said, and there goes Tumbelina, tumbling down the hill. Yeah, I think somebody pushed Nicki. But either way, she was telling some truth, but stop putting us in it. Everybody pulling on our energy. Y'all notice that? Y'all notice how they all pulling on our energy? Nicki, you are an immigrant. This don't have nothing to do with me or us. Leave us out of it, fat. You need to be worried about what the left did to the immigrants, not to us. Leave us out of it. Leave us out of it, fat. Now, we done gave you a 20-year career. We don't owe you nothing else, Nickster. I'm going to say it again. We done gave Nicki Minaj millions of dollars in a 20-year career. We don't owe that hoe nothing else. You get it? Now, since we know your gold card ain't real, we might need to get the petition back rolling. Tread light, Nicki. Tread light. Okay? Nicki played us. Nicki did tell her. I gave her props to like, charge it to the game. My girl ain't got her citizenship. Whole time it was a play. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Child, you can't make it up. Now look, Nicki goes in on Trevor Noah. Now, mind you, Trevor, they say is a punk. I don't know how true it is, but the people say Trevor Noah is a punk. Honestly, I think most of them niggas in the industry punks, but that's just me. You see what I'm saying? So, Nicki Minaj had went in on Trevor and said Trevor refuses to come out the closet when everyone in the industry knows his boyfriend allegedly. She has been going in. Now, Trevor Noah is half African and half clear. South African, I think. I think his mom is South African and his daddy is a clear. This is the joke he made about her at the Grammys.
Is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues. Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it, baby. Jennifer, Nicki Minaj is...
So that was him making fun of Trump, making fun of Nicki at the thing, and Nicki came back and was like, boy, you got a whole boyfriend or whatever. So then Trump came back. Now, this is literally like the Love and Hip Hop. So now Trump came back and said he gonna sue Trevor Noah over the Epstein jokes at the Grammys. It says the Grammy Awards are the worst. This is what Trump says. The Grammy Awards are the worst. Virtually unwatchable. CBS is lucky not to have the garbage litter their airwaves any longer. The host, Trevor Noah, whoever he may be, is almost as bad as Jimmy Kimmel at the low ratings, the Academy Awards. It says Noah said incorrectly about me that Donald Trump and Bill Clinton spent time on Epstein Island. Wrong. I can't speak for Bill, but I have never been on Epstein Island nor anywhere close. And until tonight's false and defamatory statement, have never been accused of being there, not even by the fake news media. Noah, a total loser, better get his face straight and get them straight fast. Or facts, I'm sorry. Better get his facts straight and get them straight fast. It looks like I'll be sending my lawyers to sue this poor, pathetic, talentless dope of an MC and suing him for plenty money, I guess. Ask Little George Slopotopus, I don't know who that is, and others how that all worked out. Also, ask CBS, get ready, Noah. I'm going to have some fun with you, President Donald J. Trump. So now Trump say he want to sue Trevor Noah. Girl, this is Love and Hip Hop. They say they're about to cancel Love and Hip Hop, and now I understand. Because we got Love and Hip Hop in the media. First of all, who watches the Grammys? First of all, who's still happy to get a Grammy? Second of all, Trevor Noah, Trump gonna whip your ass. Trump gonna sue you, bitch, and he gonna put you back in South Africa. If I was you, I'd leave that alone, Trevor. I ain't even gonna lie. If I was you, Trev, I leave that alone. I ain't gonna hold you. I leave it alone. Now, did y'all see in the midst of this? Did y'all see what's his name? Say F Nicki Minaj, that gay dude. Who just so happy to be gay and proud. What's his name? He said F her. What's that man name? Billy Porter. Girl, let me show y'all this. I saw this. And I saw him breathe into that lady microphone, bitch. And I wanted to back that lady up my damn self and say, get off of that lady, Mike. The fuck wrong with you? He's so busy trying to say F Nicki Minaj. Look at how he was. Girl, these punks and these industry people is crazy. Look.
Speaking of this, we're on this topic because, Nicki Minaj has been trending, over her.
Fuck her. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And all of them. Shame. No. The answer is no. And I don't care what that means. I'm out. No. Y'all know what's right. The people want their paper, right? He didn't pardon P. Diddy. Right?
Speaking of this.
You know what I get from Billy Porter? He's just so happy to be out and proud and loud. He's just so y'all seen him when he did the tribute to Mariah Carey. He's just so happy to be out and loud. This is all he ever wanted, to be himself, loud and proud. I can tell. That the way he breathed on that lady, girl, to pop that, get girl the way I took that mic, bitch. If you don't be breathing and putting all that breath on my hands. The hell wrong with you? They got COVID out here. One more time.
We're on this topic because, Nicki Minaj has been trending, over her.
Fuck her. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. And all of them. Shame. No. The answer is no. And I don't care what that means. I'm out. No. Y'all know what's right. The people want their paper, right? He didn't pardon P. Diddy.
Nah, what that mean?
Right?
What that mean?
Speaking of this, we're on this topic.
Wait, what it mean when he said he didn't pardon P. Diddy? Oh, I guess he trying to say y'all on his side, but he not gonna help y'all. Let me say this, Billy Porter. Oh, go lay down. Go lay down, Billy Porter. Leave these people alone. Wasn't you just on here telling us you was crying and broke 6 months ago? Wasn't Billy Porter on here crying? Because y'all don't understand all I've given to the Actors Guild. I don't even have money for rice. I got a call this morning. I'm being kicked out of my condo. Wasn't you just on here crying? Go lay down, Billy Porter. Go lay down, please. We don't have time for all of these theatrics. It's real shit going on in the world. You're over there giving a horrible tribute to Mariah Carey. She looked like she wanted to clip you on stage. I'm tired. Go lay, Billy Porter, please. Please, Billy, we don't have time for this. There's things going on in the world. Here you go playing theatrics. It's real shit happening, Billy. Go lay. Get off of here. Girl, get him off of here. Go, get my curse on here so I can get Billy off of here. Girl, I couldn't believe he was all in that. Girl, I know where I done took that mic, bitch. Get your motherfucking head. Don't you do that, bitch. Enough for one of them particles to fall on my hand, bitch. And then I gotta bring the mic back now all of a sudden. I got whatever you done, bitch. Get your motherfucking hand. All that breathing in my motherfucking mic, bitch. You done lost your mother. Girl, don't make me curse. Girl, don't make me curse. Don't make me curse now. Because that just really bothered me that he had to do all of that. That's all that extra stuff, you know? That's all that extra. Stop with all of that. Now let's get to Jay-Z and Pusha T. Let me see you Pusha T. Pusha T. Or whatever they said. Whatever the people say the name was. Let me see you Pusha T. Okay. Oh, wait, before we put, no, I ain't gonna do it. Oh, no, I'm gonna do it. Let me see, should I do it, ancestors? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Because that might go fall. I thought about it. I'm gonna leave it alone because that's too sensitive of a topic. Moving on, let's get to Jay-Z and Pusha T. So Jay-Z and Pusha T was arrested. Oh, no, before we get to Jay-Z and Pusha T, I want to share this clip with y'all of this brother, because I think we all need to have this type of mindset moving forward. We need to correct the stigma. We are not African. We did not come from Africa. We do not have a lineage back to Africa. I'm talking about Black Americans. When we do our genealogy, we find that we have indigenous roots right here to America. The only thing that has ever told us we had an African root was a video, some movies, some quote unquote miseducation, and also Jesse Jackson. We have no ties to Africa. Please and believe me. We need to adjust or correct the terms people use when they call us. It seems as most people right now are at least agreeing on the term Black America, I guess. So we're going to go with that. Listen to this brother.
But like you said, there was only 6 guys in the company that were African-American, and only 2 of you were 300-pound bodybuilders. And
okay. You know what? And I don't want to, just stop you and correct. But let me just say this, all right? Now, a lot of people, and particularly a lot of Black people, right, in some ways might not agree with this. But when I say I want to be referred to as Black, that's what I mean, okay? The reason I say that, because when I won that championship, I wasn't in Africa. I was right here in the United States. So I'm a Black American. Okay,
I stand correct.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me just set that straight. All right.
Got it.
Yeah. Black America.
But like you said, there was only 6 guys in the company that were.
Facts. Please let that be known. Everything that you have done, everything that you have accomplished, not just you, the people who came before you, it has all been done right here on this land. So to claim a land that is literally foreign to you is asinine. Everything you have done and accomplished, the people before you have done and accomplished happened right here. Okay? So please know that. Please know that you are not an African. Again, if you're going off the 23andMe and the DNA test, then no wonder you confused. Those are not real. Do your genealogy to find out exactly who you are, okay? Now, I want to get to Jay-Z and all this stuff with the Epstein file. So, okay, Jay-Z and Pusha T is named on the Epstein file. Not just them. Some other people are named as well. Now, it's a lot of Rock Nation stuff going on or whatever, and people are getting all antsy because somebody has said, I think on this guy whose channel I watched, he said, I'd rather be outed as a part of the Illuminati than the Epstein files in 2026. And I said, wow, that's crazy. But it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, anybody coming out as associated with them Epstein files, the people is automatically branding you a PDF file. Okay. Now, when it comes down to Jay-Z and Pusha T, they were also named in the files. And in the files, it was named that they were there at the hold on, let me update this. It was named that these two were there, and it was alleged that sexual assault happened with Jay-Z and Pusha T. Let's get into this article. Then I want to share a little piece of video that I got from this clear man who was covering it. And he was talking about what the allegations were. It says, now this is according to Variety, Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T mentioned in the latest Epstein file release. It says the Department of Justice on Friday released 3 million documents from the Epstein file list, along with 2,000 videos and roughly 180,000 images. The latest batch included mentions of celebrities like Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein. It says mentions of the trio did not come from Epstein's personal records, nor reports corroborated by law enforcement. The two rappers and the disgraced Hollywood mogul were named in a tip to the FBI, which was archived as part of the Epstein investigation. The tip itself does not imply these individuals were investigated, nor does it in any way imply guilt for the accusations posed. As stated by the DOJ, because of the sweeping nature of the Epstein Files Transparency Act, everything sent to the FBI by the public in relation to the case was slated for release, meaning some of the accusations posed could be fake or falsely submitted. So what they're saying is anybody who submitted anything in regards to the Epstein files, all of that was put in with the files, whether they knew it to be real or not. According to an FBI crisis intake report included in the latest Epstein release, an anonymous victim who claimed she had been drugged and sexually abused in several instances. Where was I? I think I did the thing. Oh, there we go. Sexually abused in several instances throughout the years, said Pusha T, known as or otherwise Terrence LeVar Thornton, was one of her handlers. Also in the report, the victim said she once woke up in a room with Weinstein and Jay-Z, Sean Carter with her. It says the report also stated that because the victim was drugged in both scenarios, her memory was clouded. Representatives for Jay-Z and Pusha T did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comments. It says director Mira Nair, the mother of New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani, was also found in the new release. She was mentioned by name in an email from publicist Peggy Siegel to Epstein. Siegel wrote that she saw Nair at an after party for the 2009 film Amelia, which Nair directed. The email implies no wrongdoing or investigation. A rep for Nair did not immediately respond to Variety's request for comments. It says messages between Casey Wasserman, chairman of the LA 28 Olympics Committee, and Giselle Maxwell was also found guilty of sex trafficking in connection with Epstein, were also included in the files. In one correspondence, Maxwell offers Wasserman a message that could drive a man wild. Okay, now I want to get into this video I saw where this clear dude was kind of talking about what the allegations were regarding these people. Here you go. Hold on. It's a clear man. And remember I told y'all when I was looking at all the people who had the most hypes on YouTube, all of them was clear. And I'm pretty sure if they're not clear, they're going to be African or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. At any rate, hold on. Let me let this ad pass. And we're going to get right into this clear man break down the allegations in which the people are saying Jay-Z and Pusha T had an act in this. Hold on.
Various things over the years. the thumbnail said. So this has been going around.
One thing I noticed, this man don't even sound like he in America, but Black America, pay attention. This man has what seems to be a British or UK accent, but he looks like Black America. He talks like Black America. He dresses like Black America. He uses all the words and slangs Black America uses. It doesn't even look like this clear man has even met Black Americans or at least hang out with Black Americans in real life. However, he has adopted your style, our style, to a T. Use this as an example of what the world has done in general. You have always been the blueprint, Black America. It's bigger than the way you talk, and it's bigger than your clothes and your culture. It's everything regarding civilization, okay? So pay attention to that when we're looking at this, y'all.
And it's been going around a whole bunch of different subreddits. I'm going to quickly just fill you in, pause, on some of the subreddits that this has been posted in and some of the comments and reaction, because this is some of the craziest news I've seen in hip-hop in years, all right? And to be fair, this isn't proven. This isn't proof. There's a lot of crazy stuff that's been going around with the Epstein files today, but this is absolutely wild, okay? So this has been going around. There's these two snippets that are basically saying that Pusha T and Jay-Z were involved in some pretty nefarious behind-the-scenes Hollywood demonic party rituals. I don't even know. There's no other way I can say it. It says, on each occasion, blank believes she was drugged.
Are y'all picking it up? He gonna use pause. He gonna use all of our slangs. And this is what makes it crazy. Because I'm like, he don't even sound like he over here. Crazy work.
Clouding her memory. Blank attributed the drugging as frequently performed by persons assigned as handlers. So they're saying that handlers was drugging this unnamed woman, this Jane Doe, right, and whom she described as persons who established friendships with the victims. Amongst her handlers, Blank identified the artist Pusha T. Insane. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. And then it says, in approximately 2007, Redacted attended a party, another name redacted, following an invitation from an unknown man who approached her as she walked down a street. Weinstein and Pusha T, yes, Harvey Weinstein, also attended the party and drugged her before engaging in sexual abuse. And then the next post, it says, in approximately 1996, Blank resided with Blank in Blank. An unknown man abducted Blank from her home, when she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into Blank, and Blank believes she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. For the record, and also so I don't get sued, all right, this is just an allegation. This is just an ambiguous claim. A lot of crazy stuff is coming out today from these Epstein files, and from what I understand, a lot of these are apparently reports that were made to the FBI, to the authorities. Now that doesn't.
I don't know who this person is. A lot of y'all seem to know him. His name is Trap Lord. I just randomly picked him because I looked up Epstein files. But regardless of how you feel about him, I'm just making an observation. From the hat to the chain to the T-shirt to the slang, I see a lot of my influence on this clear man. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. What I'm telling you is to understand what you're looking at. Your influence have influenced the world, not just by culture. I'm talking about civilization as we know it. The world is showing you what they've done since the beginning of time. Everybody looks to you, Black America. You are the blueprint of all things, not just culture, not just music and food, of all things, far and wide. This is why, remember, put a 3 in the chat if y'all remember when Jordan and all of them used to be popping, when Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson used to pop, even during Super Bowls and stuff, in the smallest villages on earth, they would have people with old Michael Jackson. They wouldn't even know who Jackson and Jordan and all these people are. That is how heavy your influence is. It's not a dig at the clear man. I'm just noticing and pointing out the fact that he's clear, but he sounds like a nigga and look like he don't even frolic amongst niggas. Yeah, he probably studied the culture, but whoop-de-fucking do. I'm not going to give him no cookie for that. I don't pat clear people on the head for infiltrating because I know the infiltrating, I know the integration follows infiltration. So I don't pat clear people on the head for knowing Black culture. Y'all do that. Y'all can keep that. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I don't roll like that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, as I'm watching this man, I notice all of his demeanor and everything he has is us. That's a sign.
Doesn't mean a crime has taken place. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's absolutely 100% true. But what it does mean is that apparently this is a claim that has been made at some point historically, and it has been documented in the Epstein files. And honestly, when we saw Jay-Z was getting sued by a Jane Doe that said that she'd allegedly done something to her, and there was this this Tony Busby lawyer that got dragged, and Jay-Z said, "You won't get one red penny from me." He had a lot of responses for that. So I would like to see Jay-Z's response to this. And I think we will see it. I think we will see it over the next few days. Because if he's...
I didn't need your opinion. Thank you, Mr. Folklore, whatever your name is. Get him off of here. Stop. I need y'all to be head over heart. I need Black America to stop for 1 second and use your brain, not your heart. Use your brain. It comes off as flattering. It comes off as cool until they completely control it and they own it. Y'all may not see it like that because you may not have the foresight as I do. It is problematic when you give your energy to outsiders who cosplay, because the integration is always followed by an infiltration. I don't care if you like the cracker or not. That's between you and the cracker. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just telling you that the integration always follows by the infiltration. Take the information and do with it as you please. Okay? Now, moving forward. So it is alleged that Jay-Z, Weinstein, and Pusha T was allegedly in the Epstein aisles and files, and allegedly a sexual assault had taken place. Now, this was not founded to be true or not. None of that was ever proven. It was just something that was reported during the investigation. Now, this has caused for a lot of people to start looking at Beyonce like, girl, what is going on with your husband? But I employ you guys to ask, if her husband was on the island, where you thought she was? I'm just asking. If her husband done been to the island, where you think she never went to the island? I need y'all to. If her husband dibble and dabble in that, you don't think she either know about it or at least participate? Because I get it. She sing real well. And because she sing real well and like to fly around cars over the stadium, y'all get to losing y'all brain. Y'all go slavery stupid. Jim Crow slow even. But I need y'all to bring it back to reality. If her husband was on the island, where you think she was? Okay. They say birds of a feather do what? Flock together. That's what the old folks used to say. I don't know. I didn't make it up. That's what they said. Y'all got to get used to the idea that all of them on it. All of them did. Y'all got to get used to that idea. Even the ones you really love. You got to get used to the idea that it is a very high possibility that your favorite is on the list too. And not only do you have to be okay with it, you have to accept it and live with it. Because the fact of the matter is, all them niggas probably went out there. All of them. And I don't want to hear, well, maybe they didn't have kids this time. If you know kids be over there, why is you going over there? See, I'm not going to no house, even though on Tuesday through Thursday they have prostitutes there. I'm not going there Friday night. But Voodoo, they only sell coochie Tuesday through Thursdays. It's safe on Fridays. No, bitch. I don't want nobody to linger in from Thursday night to Friday and ask me how much it costs. I'ma stick from around there. I'ma stay from around there all together. How about that? How about I just stay from around the house so nobody would mistake me from selling coochie at the house? Now, they say, well, what if the island, the children wasn't on it when they, well, you know the children be around there. What you going over there for? You know they be over there. Because if we know it, I know you knew it because I'm pretty sure the word got around. So again, if you know the children be on the island, why was you there, Ike? Why was you there? This is a genuine question. So I don't want to hear all that ugly ass shit about, oh, y'all asked for the list. Y'all knew they was going to put the niggas out first. They always do that. And they're going to conceal all the clears that's important to them. This is what they do. So I don't want to hear, oh, now that the list out of your favors on the list. Oh, see, they always doing that. Trying to tear down the black man. No, the black man was over there doing some nefarious shit. Quiet as it's kept, but loud as it's heard. And Jay-Z and Pusha T do not surprise me. Matter of fact, I just seen this picture of Pusha T, and I said, well, there it go. Him and Pharrell weird ass. I seen Pusha T with his brother on the red carpet, girl. Him and his brother and Pharrell. I said, oh, there it go. Let me see. Girl, when I seen this picture, I said, oh. Now I know he came up under Pharrell and them with what they call them, with their little group or whatever. But baby, we was trying to see what was going on. Here you go. Look at these niggas. I seen this picture and said whatever they said he did. First of all, why these grown-ass men dressed alike? Hold on. Why is grown-ass men dressed alike? Unless you niggas is about to perform as the Temptations, why is y'all dressed alike? And they look very fruity, very loose-wristed. All three of their wrists look broke. I seen that and said, whatever they say he did it. Because people will sell their souls to make it to the top. And it's a lot of people you would least expect it. Now, do y'all recall Kanye saying that Pusha T and Jay-Z? Look, he said there was plans.
And fucking Pusha T, they made their living killing our people. So how the fuck they gonna stand up for our people? You know what I'm saying? But we forget that because we love Jay-Z's music so much. We love Pusha's music so much, right? But you think they would ever, Beyonce had the best for somebody else? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You think they would ever tell the truth? No, they told the truth, they didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So you have liars. Man. Liars are now the face of our culture. You take people like Jay-Z and fucking Pusha T.
And it's an old video that resurfaced. Kanye ain't crazy all the time now. And y'all already know how I feel about Ye. I feel like Ye sold his soul too. He just don't like his end of the bargain. So now Ye has been trying to be a beacon of truth. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to get his soul back so that he can find a place in the kingdom. I don't know. But originally, when he went over there and signed with them Kardashians and went with them clears, he sold his soul too and sacrificed his mom. I believe he sacrificed his mom too. But I think it didn't really hit that nigga he got buyer's remorse. I don't think it hit that nigga to after he looked around and was like, holy shit. But by the time he looked around and realized it was too late. They done made that nigga go crazy, pump him full of drugs, and now he on here going crazy. For real, I've been telling y'all Kanye had buyer's remorse since the beginning. I think I was the first one came on the internet and told y'all that nigga suffered from buyer's remorse. I've been said that. He sold his soul at first. He sold his soul. He's just trying to make right with his time on earth. That's why you see him coming back, spilling the real tea. Like, oh, this one is a plant. This one is a fed. He's trying to make it right. At least he doing that, though. I give him that. At least he doing that. That between him and the Most High. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But at least he trying. I don't know. But he was right. They are single-handedly selling the souls of our people. Y'all remember in New York when they was trying to get rid of trap music? Was it trap music or what they call that? Drill music. Do y'all remember when they were trying to get rid of drill music? It was Jay-Z and them that pulled up with all of the backup to make sure that New York did not get rid of drill music. The mayor and the people at the time understood that it was killing too many young black men or young people, period. So they were trying to ban it from the state, and Jay-Z Pusha T, Meek Mills, all them niggas came in droves hollering about freedom of speech. And how many of our children did we lose to drill music? How many of our children are we still losing to drill music? So when he says that they are literally killing our people, he's absolutely right. Because not only they lyrics, the things that they promote and push and stand behind is in direct violation or direct threat to our people. So he's not lying. You know what I'm saying? So, because we still suffering from the effects of drill music. They still got children running around here with big ass guns. All of that came from drill music. Think about it. Right when drill music started being popular, think about it like this, y'all. Think about it. Right when drill music started being popular, the neighborhoods was flooded with guns. Soon as it started popping off, all them kids started jumping out with switches, big old guns, all types of stuff. Coincidence? Y'all know how I feel about coincidences. Yup, and the shiesty mask, all of that came out at the same time. So for Jay-Z and them to come up and make this big public spectacle about how, no, we're going to lose our freedom of speech if you don't allow these children to kill each other and brag about it on wax, he directly, literally, single-handedly made sure that we continue to kill each other. But, you know, it is what it is. Hell yeah, it did. Somebody said wiped out damn near a whole generation of young men. Yes, it did. Yeah, and some girls too. And some girls. We still dealing with the after effects of drill music to this day, right now. And I think we're going to be dealing with it for a while till we get a hold of our kids. If we don't get a hold of the kids, the streets and the industry and the internet going to continue to get a hold of them, and that's going to be a wrap. Tisha214, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, boo, I'm a conspiracy theorist. They say half the women in Hollywood are inverted. Ooh, if it's a part of the satanic things, up is down, down is up. You got to look up their whole body. Men too. Oh, girl, send me some information. I damn sure got to look at that. Now that makes sense. I would love to spiral into that. Y'all know I love me a good conspiracy theory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Tisha. How do you say your name? The nice and healthy. The nice and healthy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, nah, Voodoo. You know he and Michael. He a Michael. Child, look. You never know. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Deserving one. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Tita Don, thank you for the super sticker. I'm sorry, I appreciate you. Sonia, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. Beautiful, I appreciate you. Shalonzo 40, thank you so much for becoming a new member. And with that being said, y'all, I'm about to hop up off of here. I still have to do baddies on the other show, and Malone Madness Monday will be popping up today on the other channel, the Dollhouse Reacts. Make sure y'all pull up, pull over, and pop out. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. Get off, go feed them churn, and pay it forward. Don't never pay it back. Love y'all. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up. Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.